and that I'm at an all-time.
And with that, we are here on a special day. Jigmaster, man, what devastating news from your team that we got over this past couple days, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy from day to day.
Yeah. It is, man. We're as you know, Robert, this is a community, man, like none other. I like you said, I think you posted it the best, man. The KFL has built up something very, very special, and we keep on using the word family. But it's what it feels like, man. I mean, when times like this, we have to come together as one, and we have to just continue to support one another, and no matter what happens, man. But what tragic news that we have, this week, man, with Charles, and man, you look, Charles was a very unique individual, man. He beat to his own drum, man, and I don't know, him as well as you do, but let's just kind of reflect on Charles and what you know about him, and who he is. And then we're going to make an announcement here tonight that I think would be absolutely incredible for not only the KFL, but the community as well. So let's go ahead and talk about who Charles was.
Man, he was I'd be honest, man, he probably one of the best pure fishermen I've ever met. Like, just self-taught, doesn't need the fish finder, figures it, like the stuff he figures out just going out there and fishing. One of the best self-taught pure fishermen I've ever met, and just a great personality, man. Like, always full of life, always there for you. He had his issues, he had his things, his demons that he was battling with, but
everybody has those, brother.
If you ever needed a friend, he was there.
Right on. I mean, the guy, the conversations I had, he was not afraid. That we had a rivalry going, and he brought a lot of fire to that rivalry, man. He was a fiery person, fiery guy, And look, he'll do anything in the world for you. There's no doubt, but he also wanted to beat your brains out in the water, man. It was very, very apparent of that, man. And I respect that, man. I respect that. But, I know the privateers are hurting tonight, and I know that his family's hurting. I know that you've had conversation with his mom. I think his mom lives out in Oklahoma, if I'm not correct.
Oklahoma.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And, we found out some things, throughout this tragedy, that the family's going to need some help. He has left some young kids behind, correct?
Yeah, two boys, man.
Yeah, man.
Young,
I think
young.
like 10 years old, and I'm not sure. I can't remember the actual ages of his children, but also come to find out, he didn't have the correct insurance and everything else going on, man. He was a soldier. He was a Marine. Him and Will Brewer became good friends because of that bond. It's just sad, man. And, I want to let you know, man, on air. I mean, we haven't really talked about it. It's our first time kind of talking, since this tragedy, face to face. And I just want to let you know, man, this community is out to do whatever it takes to support you. And then obviously as a friend and his family and everything else we can do, man. And when tragedy strikes, one thing I've learned that this kayak community does, it steps up every single time. And we just don't want to sit idle, and we don't want to just sit here and just kind of say, oh man, that was just a terrible tragedy, but life happens and moves on. That's not who we are. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and Robert, to be honest with you, I don't know what else we can do. In terms of, as a collective community, all I know is we are fishermen, right? We are fishermen and we like to fish. And Robert, I've talked to you, and, I think that I think it'd be appropriate to take the KFL and the, and what we have as a community, and do what we love to do, man, is take some time and just fish. And fish for a great cause. So our KFL tonight announcement is we are going to announce starting next Saturday, which is the 18th, I believe. We are going to start a KFL Derby. And I know it's cold. I know it's Christmas. I know it's not ideal. And I know that some of you guys up in the north are cold, and some of you guys in the south have all this different weather going on. But it's the only thing I know to do. I mean, I can't help the timing of this, but what we're going to do is do a KFL Derby starting from the 18th through the end of the year, 18th through the 31st. We're going to do a KFL Derby. We're going to open it up to all teams, all members on the teams. We're going to set this up in Fishing Chaos to where each and every team is going to be able to fish in this derby. And we're going to have ranks 1 through 28. If all 28 teams participate, that's great. Every single player in your team can be a part of this derby. Every member of the KFL can be a part of this derby. And what's going to happen is you guys just fish your own waters. We are going to take all 8 anglers, put them on your team, and we're just going to fish. And it's going to be the top 10 fish of your team. You're going to be ranking from 1 through 28, or however many teams that want to be involved in this. It's going to be a free-for-all. And whenever you want to fish is whenever you want to fish. And whenever you can fish, whenever you can fish. If you can break some ice and drop a line and catch a bass, great. If you, I was looking at some of the weather. The weather has been absolutely astonishing here. The Midwest is going to be in the 70s next week. So there's days that you can get out and you can't get out. We understand the tournament or the derby is going to be open from December 18th through the 31st. And whoever can fish during that time, you don't have to fish together. You can fish as individual anglers and have it count as part of your team. We are going to do this on donation basis. We are going to do what's called donation tickets. You as an angler can donate to this cause. We're going to start at $10, $20, $25, and so on and so forth. You just choose a donation ticket to get into the tournament or into the derby. And then we're going to take all the proceeds. Every proceed is going to be going to Charles's family. We're going to actually send it to his mom. Who's a surviving member of his family, and she can do whatever she wants to do with it, help pay for funeral expenses, to the children, whatever happens. We just want to raise whatever we can as fishermen, doing what we love to do is fish. And we just want to let that family know that we're just not going to sit idly by and not do anything. So The Fishing Chaos tournament will be open as of tomorrow. I will post it on Facebook and all the other networks. If you can just spread the word, let your teams know that this derby will be open. And again, each individual member will buy a donation ticket. We will keep an overall leaderboard as well as the team leaderboard. And Robert, already we have donations.
Yes, sir. We do. Just so you guys know, like we're gonna have prizes for the people competing. I know you're not doing this for prizes. You're not doing this for money, but it's just a way to say thank you. From us.
Yeah.
So we'll have prizes for first, second, third, and as far down as we can.
Correct. So as I said, we just want to extend the olive branch of whatever we can. And again, if you can't make it on the water, not a big deal. But we can try to just do what we can and just see how you guys rank. Everybody, I don't know about you, man, but I want the Warhawks to be on top of that list. Just to see our name on top of that list as much as we can. So I'm going to be fishing out. I don't care how cold it is or how warm it is. I'm going to go it. I'm going to go out there and do it. So. We just want to do something tremendous for this cause. And Robert, I know you're in pain, man. I know this is a good friend of yours. Actually, I think Charles actually lived with you at some point. So you got to know him pretty well, man. But sad thing, man. Sad thing, and just goes to show, man. Life is so freaking fragile, man. Just when we think that we are, just setting on a cruise control, man, you just never know what happens. And man, we got to cherish and hug your kids, hug your wife, hug whatever, all your family members, whatever, man. Just cherish who you got and who God's put in your life, man. Cause you just never know. You just never know, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Like, I think I put it in a post, man. Here today, gone tomorrow, bro. Like,
yeah.
It was a freak motorcycle accident that took his life. I talked to him like 20, 30 minutes before.
Oof. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sorry.
No, man, nothing to apologize about, my friend. Nothing to apologize about. As I said, we're here for you, man. And, we're here for the Norfolk Privateers as well as the family, man. I just can't emphasize how impressed I was of this community immediately stepping up. I mean, like you said, it's the small things like changing your logo, to the privateer logo and stuff like that, man. It means a lot. It really does. And, the mom and I think his sister messaged us.
Yep.
And, and just wanted to let the community know how much they're seeing everything and they appreciate everything. And they get to realize how much really, I mean, this community really meant to Charles and as well. I mean, what Charles really, meant to the community, I mean, it was like, this was what he loved to do, man, Yeah,
dude, he absolutely loved kayak fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, he fished with the CKA, which is Central Carolina Kayak Anglers, last season. First person to ever win Rookie of the Year and Angler of the Year in the same year. Made lasting friendships there, man. Came here and I convinced him to join the Privateers, even though he was planning on taking the year off. But he was like, man, hey, you need my help? I'll come in and do it. And, good dude, man. Freak accident.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. As I said, I mean, it's life's not fair sometimes, man. There's people in our lives that are just taken away far too soon, man. And Charles was one of them, but he'll be gone, but not forgotten, my friend. And I will let you know that the KFL and we're gonna do everything we can to be supportive as much as possible. So the KFL Derby will be on. Tickets will be available as of tomorrow. I'll get that tournament up. Again, let's just have a good time with it, man. And just, look, Charles would want us to do that, man. Charles would be like, get your butts on the water. You know what I'm saying? Get your butts on the water. So if you guys could do us.
I'm sorry. And we have, Yak Attack stepped up for a prize pack for, the people competing. I've had individual players donate money to say, hey, here's something for the prize pack for people competing. The general outreach from the KFL family has just been ridiculous, man. And I'll say it's a family, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We've had, unfortunately, in the last year, we've had quite a few tragedies amongst the players or the members of KFL, and we've always been there to support them. So I just want to say a thank you from the family, from Charles's family, from his mother. Thank you for everybody who said something, sent a message, everything. Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to address something real quick. We put it just on this channel for a reason. We really didn't want to broadcast all over God's creation. We really wanted to just base this with just the KFL. We really just wanted to be KFL centric. So that's why it's just on this channel. If you could do us a favor, I mean, this is huge because the Motion Sports Network will be carrying all KFL games, and we'll go into it at the next owners meeting. But this is the place to go. As well as Roku and Amazon and all that good stuff. But this is the place to go for the broadcast games. If you could just do me one quick favor, please, just subscribe to this channel. Just real quick, hit the subscribe button. It's so important for us to get that done. If you could just real quick right now, hit subscribe. That's all I need you to do. That would just be tremendously helpful because you're going to be here for the KFL regardless. But just a lot of these announcements are going to be made on this channel. But if you can just do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. That would be huge for us. We just thank you in advance. So, but Robert, man, look, my heart's out with you, man. We love you to death, man. And again, I'm sure if there's anything that you need, man, we're here for you, man. 100%. And, dude, just, chin up, man. Let's take one step at a time, man, day by day. And, let's have a little bit of fun in his memory, man. You know what I mean? Catch that big hog.
That's
you never know.
Exactly what he would want it, man. He would want you to have fun in his memory, dude. He would want you to go out there and catch your PB and try to beat him. Man. He would be out there trying to beat you to catch.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And again, that's the only thing I can tell us to do right now, man, is, when, me and you were kind of talking just right beforehand, that plastic boat is so much more than just a plastic boat. It's a place, it's a tool, it's a vessel to get away from reality. You know what I mean? To get away from the crap that's in our life. And you say, well, you're running from life. No, I'm not running from life. Sometimes you just got to hit pause. And, and the real world just sucks sometimes, man. The real world is not fun. But if you can get on that little plastic boat and get out there and talk with nature and, maybe pray and, whatever you do. And then, just get away. That is what I think kayak fishing is absolute the best. You know what I mean? Is when
I've met
you can go out there and clear your mind.
I've met some of my closest friends via this sport, man, via that plastic boat. So you're right, man. I definitely personally use it as a as a Zen moment, as a place to go to clear my head or to recenter myself. Definitely use it as that. And then I also use it as, if you're if you've ever done any sports, that's why KFL is the best. If you've ever been in any team sports, man, that competition aspect, that's adrenaline rush there. So Charles definitely got off on being able to beat the team that was going up against.
Oh, after Chesden, trust me, I was a little bit bitter when he's talking all that trash, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, you talking trash to me is one thing, okay? And and Travis talking trash is another. When Charles talked all that trash, I just took it to another level, man. You know what I mean? That's one guy I didn't want to hear from, man.
I know Will took it to another level because him and Will went out the night before and hung out, and I know they were just like, "Hey, man, Marine to Marine, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get you tomorrow."
Yeah. And that's one thing, like you said, man, the competition of the KFL. Because what's great about the season, man, is you're preparing. You play, you reminisce the first 2 days of what happened, win or lose, and then you got to prepare. You know what I mean? And then you just do that vicious cycle over and over and over again. And man, it's just like you said, the competition's like none other, man. It's so much fun.
Yeah, man, it is.
I like what look at Bruce Levy said here, man. Kayak fishing has brought out some of the best people I've met in my life. Ain't that the truth? That is so
Very
true.
much so.
Very much so. Exactly. Well, man, we just want to get on here, man. We want to honor your fellow teammate, and just let the family know that by far our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this tragic time. It's never, ever a good time for this to happen, but to have it around the holidays is even worse. I think it amplifies it. But again, just let you know, we're out there. We are anything we can do. We're here to help. So, guys, that's it for the KFL announcement. Again, we are going to put the tournament up. We hope you can join us. Hit that donation button, whatever button. Again, we'll put it up. The amount of money doesn't really matter, honestly. It really doesn't. We're just going to try to get out there and raise as much as we can. Again, you'll see donation tickets. That ticket will be a part of you getting on the overall leaderboard as well. That's going to be the ticket to get into your team. And so there will be one team captain associated with your team, and then once you register, that team captain will then invite your teammates to the tournament to be a part of your team, and then it's ready, set, go, man. I hope every single team gets involved. 28 teams gets involved in this.
Are we going to open it up to non-team members, so a way that they can, like, someone just wants to donate, they can?
So that question was brought up to me today. What we're going to do is ask that person to donate to the team and then have that team pay back. I just want to make this for KFL only.
Gotcha.
Family. So that person can donate to the team, and then they can in turn use that money to buy their tickets. So that would be awesome. We're going to have donations of like 10, 20, 50, 100. That's how it's going to work.
And as we go on, as I'm able to procure more and more support from different sponsors for prize packages for the people competing, I will come online and I will update you guys. Yep. I will keep you guys and gals updated on what we have and what's out there for you guys. But honestly, man, this is all to help out the family, to help out the people left behind for the cruise squad, man. Yep,
absolutely. Well, man, that's all I got. Jigmaster.
Yeah, I got one more thing.
Yes, sir.
In about 34 minutes, we will be doing a interview with the
Connecticut Renegades. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I think is going to be a sleeper for this next season.
Oh, so I don't think they're sleepers. I think they're the legit people.
Really? I want to say they're sleepers because people are going to be like, Connecticut? Who's from Connecticut? Just like Delaware team. Like most people are like, Delaware.
Yeah.
They have lakes. There's people there? No.
Yeah. This team, you're going to find out real soon who they are.
We'll do their interview here in 30 minutes.
Yep.
I don't know if Mr. Nosar will join me, but it will be with myself.
Mr. Nosar will be joining that interview.
There you go.
Yeah,
Mr.
It's going to be that's going to be broadcasted everywhere. So it's going to be on Motion, Facebook, and all that stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So tune in again. Subscribe to this channel, guys. Can't wait. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you for your support, and let's absolutely do our best to get your teammates involved. Again, get all 8 members of your team involved in this. That's almost 240 anglers that could be a part of this derby from the 18th through the 31st. I know it's cold, guys. I believe you me. Trust me, I know. I was out just 2 days ago in 32-degree weather. Wind was blowing 20 miles an hour, and I was in the middle of a river. So I get it. You know what I mean? But
Jigmaster went out 3 trips in a row and didn't get one bite. At least every trip was like 6 hours. But I'll be out there throwing lines for my boy Charles. So.
Absolutely, man. Well, guys, we're out of here. Tune in about half hour for another KFL interview with the Connecticut Renegades. Thanks, guys, for coming on. We'll see you in a few minutes, Robert.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Take care. Bye.